Hi everyone, my name is Lucas. I'm from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I've always liked watches. I've always worn them, but mostly as accessories. And one day I bought a Tommy Hilfiger, which was automatic and I had no idea what it was, but still I wore it for many years until it stopped. So I took it to the jeweler who sold me and I asked them for them to fix it. But 6 months later, they call me and they say that they couldn't. So they gave me the amount of money I paid for the watch as a credit to spend on the store. And I was pretty happy because it was like a free watch for me. But I kept thinking, why couldn't they fix it? If it's just a change of battery, why didn't they just change it? Because I had no idea the difference between automatic and quartz, right? So I went to research it and ended up on Hodinkee. And it was around the time they were launching the System 51, the first one. And I loved it immediately. I ended up buying it. And from then on, I went deeper and deeper in the mechanical watch universe. And I remembered my grandfather had a few watches he got from his company for the time he worked there. So I asked my grandmother if she still had them and if I could see them. And I was expecting 3 watches and she came up with 4. And one of them was this. This is a Seiko 6139 6001. More commonly known as the Blue Pogue. It's from November of 1970, and my grandfather didn't buy it. One day he was going to get the groceries, and he walked by 2 guys fighting over a car crash, and they started throwing punches, and one of the guys lost something shiny from his wrist, which flew off and ended up on the sidewalk. And my grandfather kept going, but on his way back, he went to see what it was, and it was this watch. And maybe you can see here on the top of the lugs, it's a bit scratched up, and on the side of the bezel, but it still works. It needs service because I wear it constantly. I even changed the bracelet for a more comfortable from Citizen, which I shouldn't tell because it's almost heretic, right? And ever since I found out about this watch, I started researching more and more about this watch specifically, how it went out to space and how it's the first automatic chronograph, maybe, right? And I found out more about Seiko, how they are such an innovative company, and how they made the first commercial quartz watch. And all the watches they make are affordable, and the vintage ones are pretty stunning. So I ended up loving Seiko and loving mechanical watches in general. And that's how I ended up here recording this video. And you can find out more about my collection if you would like to follow me on Instagram. Here's my handle. So I can't wait to see more of your stories. And sorry about my weird accent and my horrible quarantine hair. So thank you for watching and see you later.